What if I told you that kindness, the very quality we're taught to cherish, could actually backfire? In a world where being kind is seen as a moral compass, most people never stop to ask, can kindness have a downside? Today, we're diving into a topic that might make you rethink your approach to helping others. By the end of this video, you'll discover 8 surprising ways kindness could secretly be sabotaging your life, and why setting boundaries might just be the kindest thing you can do for yourself. People might take advantage of you. Kindness can sometimes make you an easy target for people looking to exploit others. It's natural to want to help, but when you're overly kind, you risk attracting individuals who see your generosity as an opportunity to manipulate. Think about that coworker who always asks for your help with projects, but conveniently disappears when you need support. Or that friend who borrows money but never pays it back. Being kind doesn't mean saying yes to everything. It's about knowing when to give and when to protect your energy. If you constantly give without expecting anything in return, you may find yourself surrounded by takers who drain your resources and leave you feeling used. It could lead to burnout. Do you often feel exhausted from constantly helping others? That's because endless acts of kindness can take a toll on your mental and physical health. When you put everyone else's needs ahead of your own, you're setting yourself up for burnout. Imagine being the friend or family member everyone turns to in times of crisis. It feels good to be needed, but what happens when you have no energy left for yourself? Kindness without limits can lead to overwhelming stress, sleepless nights, and even resentment. The truth is, you can't pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself first isn't selfish, it's necessary. It might undermine your confidence. Excessive kindness can sometimes chip away at your self-confidence. When you always prioritize others, you might start to feel like your own needs don't matter. This mindset can create a dangerous cycle where you believe that your worth is tied solely to how much you give. Think about it. Have you ever hesitated to speak up for yourself because you didn't want to upset anyone? Over time, this can erode your sense of self and make you second-guess your value. Real confidence comes from knowing that your kindness is a choice, not an obligation. It can prevent tough decisions. Sometimes, being too kind means avoiding decisions that could upset others, even if those decisions are necessary for your growth. Maybe it's ending a toxic friendship, saying no to a demanding boss, or standing firm in your boundaries. When you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you might find yourself stuck in situations that no longer serve you. Remember, kindness isn't about avoiding discomfort. It's about doing what's right, even when it's hard. Growth often requires making tough choices, and that's okay. It might attract toxic relationships. Here's a harsh reality. Not everyone has good intentions. Over-the-top kindness can attract toxic individuals who see your generosity as a weakness to exploit. They may shower you with compliments to gain your trust, only to take advantage of your goodwill later. These relationships can drain your emotional energy and leave you questioning your worth. Spotting these patterns early is crucial. Pay attention to how people treat you when you say no. True friends will respect your boundaries, while toxic ones will guilt-trip you for setting them. It can hinder your career growth. In the workplace, being overly kind can sometimes backfire. While teamwork and collaboration are essential, always putting others first can make you seem like a pushover. You might take on extra tasks to help your colleagues, but in doing so, you risk being overlooked for leadership roles or promotions. Assertiveness doesn't mean being unkind. It means valuing your contributions and ensuring your efforts are recognized. Don't be afraid to advocate for yourself. It's the key to turning kindness into a strength, not a setback. It may lead to resentment. One of the most unexpected downsides of kindness is the resentment it can create, both in yourself and others. When you consistently prioritize others, you may start to feel unappreciated or even frustrated with those you're helping. On the flip side, people might begin to expect your kindness and take it for granted. This can lead to an unhealthy dynamic where your efforts are no longer seen as generous, but as an obligation. Setting boundaries is crucial to preventing these feelings and maintaining healthy relationships. It could make you lose your identity. Finally, excessive kindness can cause you to lose sight of who you really are. When you're constantly adapting to meet others' needs, it's easy to forget your own goals, values, and desires. Think about the times you've said yes to something that didn't align with your true self, just to avoid disappointing someone. Over time, this can lead to a loss of identity and a sense of emptiness. True kindness starts with being honest with yourself and honoring your own needs. What's the conclusion? Kindness is a beautiful quality, but like anything else, it needs balance. Without boundaries, it can open the door to exploitation, burnout, and resentment. The key is to be kind in a way that respects both yourself and others. So, here's the big question. How can you practice kindness without losing yourself in the process? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need this reminder. Thank you for watching, and remember, the kindest thing you can do for others is to take care of yourself first.